Hi everybody. Well, I'm not dead. Surprise. Uh, Sorry I haven't been around for a while, but I just wanted to get online for a minute here and let you guys know where I've been for the last couple of weeks. Long story short, I've been sick as hell, and it really knocked me on my ass for a while. I mentioned that I wasn't feeling so great in the last Impact review, and after that, it got a lot worse. In fact, this is the sickest I can remember being ever, actually. I've had headaches, body aches, loss of appetite, coughing, nausea, diarrhea, chills, hot flashes, night sweats, recurring rash, a really horrible sore throat. That was the worst one. At one point, the sore throat was so bad that every time I swallowed, it was like getting kicked in the head by a mule. It was really awful. I spent a couple of nights purposely keeping my mouth open so I would drool onto the pillow and wouldn't have to swallow as much, just so I could hopefully get a couple hours sleep. It was not a fun time, especially when I'm supposed to be drinking a lot to rehydrate myself. So I've been having kind of a tough time here. Mostly I've just been lying around trying to sleep. I haven't been able to exercise or make videos or do much of anything, really. So, anyway, the first time I went to the doctor, he diagnosed me with a viral infection. Apparently, there's been something like that going around lately. And unfortunately, I couldn't do anything about that except wait for my body to fight it off. So, he gives me some pills for the diarrhea, and I go home. About 10 days later, the diarrhea is under control, but everything else has gotten a lot worse. Everything hurts. By this point, walking is kind of hard. Getting up and down the stairs is a challenge, and I haven't eaten anything in 2 weeks. So I go back to the doctor. He has me get blood work and chest x-rays. He looks those over, and he re-diagnoses me with a bacterial infection, which is better news because I can get meds for that. So I'm taking 2 different kinds of antibiotics twice a day, and slowly things start improving. The sore throat is gone, thank God. The pain is less and less. I'm back to eating solid food finally. I don't have much of an appetite yet, but at least I'm eating a little bit, and it's all staying down. I still have good days and bad days, though. 2 days ago was the first time in weeks that I felt well enough to take the car out by myself and drive around for a while. And yesterday, I had to go to the hospital. It turns out that while most of my symptoms had been getting better, the rash had been getting worse and worse. It started on my knees and elbows, and then it spread to my hands, and then it started spreading everywhere else until my body was literally more red than white. It was really bad. So I make another appointment to see the doctor, but he can't see me until Wednesday. So I figure I'll try to wait until then, but yesterday, my dad takes a look at me and he says, "Yeah, you need to go to the emergency room." So I go to the hospital, and the doctor there decides that I was having an allergic reaction to one or both of the antibiotics I've been taking. Until now, I'd never been allergic to any medication, but maybe I developed an allergy or something. I don't know. So they take me off those. They give me a couple shots. They put me on an IV for a while. And they give me some new meds to hopefully fix whatever the previous meds had done wrong. So I'm taking those 6 times a day now. And they seem to be working. The rash is fading, so that's good. You can kind of still see it on my face and on my hands a little bit. It was a lot worse 2 days ago. But so that's slowly getting better. But I don't know if discontinuing the other meds is going to cause my symptoms to come back. I feel okay right now, but tomorrow, who knows? I'm going to go to see the doctor again on Wednesday, so maybe I'll have some news then. So that's where I'm at right now. I'm sorry if anyone has tried to get in touch with me and I haven't responded, but I've really been out of commission. I haven't been on Twitter very much. I haven't been checking my email. I haven't even seen Batman v Superman yet. No spoilers, please. So I'm going to be playing catch up for a while. I have still been watching all the shows, though, so I'm up to speed on that stuff at least. I can't say exactly when I'll be back to making videos. Might be a week, might be 2 weeks, might be longer. I guess, that depends on what kind of news I get on Wednesday. So we'll see. But in the meantime, things seem to be improving. I'm starting to feel human again. I just need a little while longer to shake this thing. I don't know how long exactly, but I'll let you know when I know something. So that's about it. Thanks to everybody for sticking with me. This has been a pretty miserable couple of weeks, and the misery isn't quite over yet. I'm still having chills and night sweats, which are a pretty unfortunate combination. But I'm hopefully through the worst of it now, and I'm crossing my fingers that I can get back to reviewing stuff in the next week or two. So watch my Twitter for updates on that. I'm at the real FK9, and I will talk to you soon. All right, take care, you guys.